Ooh. Ooh. Hi. Hi guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. That was a very dramatic intro. You can already tell. Not dramatic, very fun intro. Today's video is going to be a story time. So welcome back. Grab your drink, grab your juice, grab your tea, grab your coffee, grab your beer. I'm taking Tusker cider. It's not sponsored by Tusker cider, guys. It's just that I normally have some in the house. I still have others. I got last week, this week, last week, depending on when you're seeing this. So I got them last week. So, so yeah, it's not sponsored by Tusker cider. I wish Tusker cider, please sponsor your girl. Please, if you're drinking, don't drink and drive, and don't drink if you're not above the age of 18. This thing is not for everybody. Okay, so I'm going to be giving you guys a story time, and this story time is quite, I don't know how to explain it. It's quite something else. So I'm going to be giving you guys a story time about my first boyfriend, like my first real boyfriend. So like my first serious relationship. Of course I had other like two before this, but to me this is what lasted for like a while. Yeah, high school, the first one, that I can give you guys a story time another day, but that didn't have a lot going on because I was in high school as much as this one did. So we're going to go back to the year 2015. I was in high school. I was in Form 4. I remember very well, it was during July, second term. I think July, up or June-ish. And if you're from Kenya, you know how you normally have set book days where people come and act out. Oh God, the trauma. I don't hate him though. So a lot of people might know him because I'm going to give a story. So it was during that time of acting set books and stuff, and so this certain group came to act set books in our school. So I'm sure everybody knows what set books are. They're those like novels that you read for oral lit zenye hadi in campus. I'm so tired, by the way. I'm so tired of campus. So they came, they acted, and I don't know how it happened, but me and this particular guy who was acting, which right now it's like, wow, what was going on? Like, he was way older than me. I was still a minor, so that is already the first red flag. But then I didn't, it wasn't like anything in my mind. Like, I was just like, oh, I'm a high school girl being hit on by an older guy. He was like, I think 23 by then, 22 and 23. Yeah, I think 23. And then I was 16, about to turn 17. I was in Form 4. He hit, actually guys, I can't remember exactly how he hit on me. I just remember, I think it's after set book, how you're a high schooler, you're a teenager, your blood is boiling, so you want to go and say hi, I don't know, to the actors who are acting the set books and be like, hey, I liked how you were acting. But then guys, let me tell you, after I finished high school, I started acting set books. I don't know what hustle I haven't done in this Nairobi. Niwe hustle yangu yote. I used to act set books after high school. Anyway, so back to the story. I think me and my friend Babe, if you're watching this, you know yourself. We went and said, oh, we really liked, oh, nini, 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 and then he started hitting on me. There was another chick who was also acting wow, she had an amazing body, and I still see her on Facebook. She has an amazing body. She has the same name as my second name, I think. Yeah. So, but at that time I was just like, oh, I think I even went and told that chick, oh, nice acting, I really liked it, nini, nini, nini. I didn't think anything of it, and then it was over, they went, and then we were left, and then the next time the same thing happened, and so he started sending that friend of mine, because I think my friend was getting hit on by like his friend, and so he was sending my friend. And during that time, July, after the set books, it's when I told you guys about that story time, that I was having that stupid thing with that teacher. And when I went home for the holiday, we met. He used to live 2.5 hours away from me. We met, and when we met, I decided, this is my love, he's the heart of my everything. I can't live this life without this man. I love him. I'm going to be his wife. All this stuff. We started planning, nini, 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 our future together. So I go back to school for that term. See, I had snuck in with a phone, and we were chatting, and then all of a sudden, imagine I'm in Form 4, guys. I'm in school waiting to do my finals, my KCSE, and then I get a text from a chick telling me, hi, so do you know, what are we going to call him? Do you know Perfume? We assume that's his name. Do you know Perfume? Yeah. I said yes, and she was like, so who is Perfume to you? I said, Perfume is my boyfriend. Who are you? And she was like, well, Perfume is my man. Okay, she wasn't saying it in a rude way. She was not telling me her side of the story. Perfume is her man, and they have been dating for the longest time, since they act in the same damn theater group. So do you guys remember that girl that I told you guys that she had a nice body, she was so pretty, and she almost has I think she has the same second name as me? That girl, she's the one who was texting me, and it was almost, and the way I loved her, like I loved her acting skills, I loved how she was looking. I would say like I had a mini crush on her. And then she texted me to tell me that my boyfriend is her man, and I'm a high schooler, I'm 17 now, about to do my KCSE, and I'm just like, what do you mean? One thing about me, since I was young, I have never been one to attack a girl because of a man. If any girl has ever come to me and told me what's going on between you and my man, and respectfully, I have never been one to tell a girl at oh, fuck off, this is my man, you bitch, nini. I have never been one to do all that. If you come to me respectfully, I'm very calm. We sort this issue out, let's figure out how we got light together, you know. And so she was very calm towards me. She asked me how long we have been dating. I think at this time it was maybe just 2 months, and they have been together for a longer period of time. So I don't know even how she got my number. I think from his phone, of course. Duh. I think he even used to live with her or something. I don't know. So we talk. She was super calm, and she was like, oh, I'm just going to talk to him, he chooses whoever he wants, and that is going to be like that. And I was also like super chilled and calm with her, like we were consoling each other basically. But me and my dumbass, when I went to the guy, after I asked him, I was feeling super hurt and very, I didn't understand, how can I trust you, and then a whole female is texting me that you're her man? Like, I thought you were my boo. What is going on? So I'm getting tips. Ooh. So the girl talked to the guy. The guy came to me and he was telling me, oh, she's not my girlfriend, she's my ex. I don't know what. She's my ex. No, we're not together. Babe, it's you. I don't know what he was telling her. Probably the same thing. And then I think finally the girl told me, if he has chosen to be with you, it's fine, I'll let you guys be, or something. Or I think I said that I'm not going to get back to him, or I'm going to stay and see how he's going to react. I think that is what I said, because I ended up staying with this nigga for a whole other year. I am embarrassed just talking about it. I'm so embarrassed. So I did my KCSE. He used to send me airtime, I think. I don't know. But how was he sending me airtime, and when I finished high school I was sending him money? I don't understand. I am so embarrassed. So, guys, after I finished my my finals, my high school, I got out of high school. At this time I think I was at around 17, I'm assuming. And so I was home. That December I went over to his place. I'm telling you guys, he used to live 2 hours away from me, 2.5 hours to be exact. And I used to go there after every like 2 weeks. I used to go, and he's not sending fare, so I don't even know why people complain when they're told to send fare. I used to take myself with my own fare, guys, with my own fare. That's why nowadays I can't. I can't. I really can't. So when I was done with my finals, I went there. Whatever happened. We now started officially dating, and the next year, I think January 2016, he took me to his grandparents because he didn't have a mom. I think his mom had passed away, so he was just alone and with the grandparents. He took me there, he introduced me to his grandparents, and we stayed there for I think like 2 to 3 days. And then I came back home. I used to go there, and I would not at his grandma's, at his place. I would spend there a whole week. And then when I'm coming back, I asked my mom to send me 250 bob to come back to Nairobi. Yes, ni kuumiza mzazi surely. And at that time my mom didn't have, she was struggling. And I was doing all this stuff for love. I remember very well that I had this guy who was hitting on me when I was in high school. He was a Muslim, and he used to send me like a small money. When I tell him, babe, I want to get my hair done, he sends me 15,000. I wish 1,500. So if he sends me 1,500, and then the next time I borrow him money for something else, zinafika 3K. That is what I used to go with to my boyfriends, 2.5 hours away. I remember every time I used to go, before we even get to the house, we would get in the supermarket, in Matai supermarket, and do shopping. Can you guys imagine? Hey, guy. When I remember that, I just want to drink. And mimi, another guy would give me money, and I'm borrowing so that I can go see another guy, not even to help myself. Guys, I was generous and dumb. That's why on the previous video I was saying I used to be a giver, a gift giver. Nowadays, that whole situation changed me, because I'm telling you guys, even later when I got a job, I would take that money and I would go to the supermarket and do shopping. And it's not that I was just dumb, yani. And instead of giving to my mom kumsaidia, yani, I'm going to spend it and eating it with another guy who is 2.5 hours away from me, and then he doesn't even have chums to give me to come back to Nairobi. I have to call my mom to send me. I have to lie to my mama or to my friends and nimeshona do to send me 250 bob so that I can come back to Nairobi. And then na sayo we have spent like 3,500 bob or 4k during those days that I was there. My fucking money. So we dated. A lot of shit happened. Some things that I can't go into details because they were very heavy, and I know the society has very different perspective about that topic. Like, certain people are okay with it, certain people are not okay with it, but it happened. I remember very well, we dated. I used to go there so many times, often, and then I got a job of selling clothes at a boutique. And you see how you normally sell, let's say a dress is going for 1,500. You tell a client it's 2,000. The client says, no, I don't have 2,000. I have either 1,800 or 1,700. But you're supposed to sell it for 1,500. Then the top 200 bob, he would ask me every day, babe, kwani hujauza? Aki unitumia nini? Sijui I don't have pesa ya kukula, sijui I don't have pesa ya nini. Let me tell you guys why I had taught him that he can ask me literally for money, even if not me sending. He's even now he's too comfortable to even ask me, when you haven't sold yet, you send me some chomps kidogo. Because one day after December, when I finished high school, when we met in that house, after a while he told me that he had gone to the house and he found that he was robbed. He didn't have anything else and he needs 2,000. I don't know, for bed, for mat, I don't know for what. He said for mattress or for what, or was it rent? Because I remember one time I paid his rent. His rent was 2,000 bob, and I sent him the 2,000 bob. I don't know hata nilikuwa natoa wapi hizi pesa, kwani nimekuwa source kutoka kitambo, and I didn't know. Because where was I getting 2,000 bob to send a guy to pay for his rent? And then now this time he told me about, I shuku that it was anything was stolen in that house. I also sent him, yani I had made him get used to me sending him money. That is why he was even comfortable with asking me, when you haven't sold, you send me some chums. So sometimes I wouldn't sell, because let's say sometimes the client just says she's going to buy the dress or whatever for that 1,500. So you see, you can't touch it, and you're not gonna not sell the dress just because you want to get the extra cash and it's a client. No. So when ukipata bahati uuze upate hizo za juu ni zako. And I never used to help myself with that tips or hizo do za juu. I used to send it to this motherfucker. I can't even remember, not even a single time in that relationship did he end up sending me any money. If he ever did, maybe credit ya 50 bob ikienda sana. I don't think he have ever sent me more than 100 bob, not even once. So he used to go, he was still acting, he would go when he's acting, because they used to travel. I don't know Nyahururu, I don't know Meru, I don't, all over. If you know about theater, that is what they normally do. And during this time, he would not reply to my messages, call me, nothing. And when we would get into an argument, he would like go MIA, either block me, hey, block me, not shika my calls, or just switch off his phone. And I'm telling you guys, I used to beg him. I would even just ask him, why did you go off, like mteja, or switch off your phone, or just block me? She would have just told me you're busy or anything. As in just giving somebody a heads up, not just ghosting somebody or going MIA on somebody and you were talking and then you just go MIA on somebody. And he would just make me feel guilty for feeling bad that he had blocked me or he had switched off his phone, all this stuff. Instead of having a conversation, I was the one who was begging him. And he's the one who have done me wrong, but I'm the one who is apologizing. I get mad, I cry, and then I start crying again to apologize. I'm sorry, baby, please talk to me. And I remember one day, me and Sheila, we were going to pick up our sisters in school, and he had like broken up with me. He used to break up with me often, and then I'm just there crying, telling him, no, don't break up with me. Guy, right now, that is the exact same thing I was doing in my previous relationship. That's why I just decided to take a break from dating, I swear, because I just realized I need time to myself. I need time to learn myself. Right now, I can't I can't beg anybody, any even forcing things, even pushing things. I'm too allergic to that. It can't be me. No, I don't have the energy. Because once you show a man that you can't live without him, like you're always begging him, that's how he will know, I can just treat you however I want. Because you're there, you don't want to leave, you're just there. So even no matter how he treats you, you're still gonna be there for him. You're still gonna pull up for him. So I remember that day, me and Trilla, we were picking up our sisters in school, and he wasn't talking to me. He had blocked me. He had broken up with me, and I was just begging him. I had cried so much that I was looking like a corpse. Like literally, I was looking like a dead person. My skin had gotten so pale. Like I got so pale. My eyes were red. My skin was pale. I was looking like a zombie walking because of how much I had cried. And then after a while he comes back. Oh, now I have to beg him when he has, I don't know what, done what, and now he's okay with us dating again. So it got to a time where after begging him for a couple of times, after him breaking up with me, I beg him we get back together. Unaona yo ujinga, that type of stupidity. It just got to a time where I was just done. I met another guy, which and that is how I left him. I didn't even tell him that I'm leaving him. I just let him assume that we are still dating. But I had already moved. And I was not, I think I just went and saw him once. After that, I never saw him. Never went to his place again, and I never told him that we had broken up. So he was still calling me babe, or I don't know, but I was not giving him my attention and all this stuff. And then I think on a November, I think we had an argument, and then I told him, but then I'm done with you. I haven't been dating you for the but then I'm just done. He tried, he didn't even try begging that much. He was just like, are you sure? No, don't go. He didn't even insist. This is why I always say, us women, we do the most. We should be doing, if there's not loving you as much as you love him, just love him the same way he's loving you. Don't give too much, don't do too much. Sometimes we give ourselves our own heartbreaks because we overdo it. Men don't overdo it, but us, we go over the moon for them, but they never do that. So they don't value us as much as we value them. So he tried calling me for the next 2 years, but I have never seen him even once. He has never seen me. After the last time I had seen him, which was even before we broke up, he has never seen me again. He has tried to reach out to me via Instagram. I block him. Facebook, I block him. But he stopped reaching out. I think in 2019, that was the last time he tried reaching out to me. Mimi na mimi nikichoka nimechoka. I still didn't believe at you. I was over him. How? So if you're going through a heartbreak right now and you're feeling like you can't get over him, but boy, if my last relationship, not that first one, if I was able to get over it, nothing is impossible. No heartbreak is strong enough that you can't be able to move on. Nisai to give yourself time. Give yourself time. And I'm going to repeat this again. If you're going to visit a guy and he doesn't give you any money, don't buy shopping for him. Don't buy shopping for him. You go, if he doesn't have food, you come back and go eat at your place. Or just buy it for that day you eat. Yeah. And if you're doing it, just do it. I don't even know what to say. Because I can never repeat that mistake again unless it's somebody who is treating me so nicely. But can you hear that I was even bare minimum is most. I was getting less than bare minimum. And I was just there doing the most. Not me. Anyway, guys, I think that is going to be the end of today's video. It's quite long, 26 minutes. That is quite long. If you guys want to hear more story times, please tell me and also share your stories. If somebody has ever done you dirty and you still continued treating them nicely with love and care and support, please tell me. Because I really want to know that I'm not the only one who has been through that. Comment in the comment section. This was not the story that I really wanted to say today, but because it's kind of late and I will give you guys the other story time next time because it's a little bit more serious. But this one, cheers. Hizi streets ziko na wenyewe na tumekuwa kwa hizi streets na tumeona zote. So please saidia familia yako. Help your family first before you think of going to help another man. Or help your family. Don't be like me. My leg has a muscle pull. That is the end of today's video. Please like, comment and subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.